3:49 a.m. Eastern Time. Good morning, everybody, on Monday, August 1st, 2022. So it's actually now the 4-year anniversary of when I went to New York to move there for the second time, Syracuse, New York. And then it's actually the 4-year anniversary of when I learned how to trade currency in June of 2018. So August 2018, I would have went to New York for the second time. So 4 years later, check this out. Okay, so I did the whole RSI challenge with you. I was going through what the chart would look like and what to look for and stuff, right? So, and it was over the weekend, end of the week, and I was like showing you after midway through the week. So by Wednesday, Thursday, really making the videos like, yo, I'm about to do this, and then, check this out, and then it worked. And by Friday, it closed. We in profit. I'm like, cool, we're good for Sunday. We start off Sunday with $30. Boom, we started off Sunday with $30 at 6 p.m. Like last Thursday, I threw in $100, so like $80. So we built that up to like 270. Then and stuff. I built it up, and then I fucked it up down to like zero, and then built it up to 30, and then I tripled the 30 from 6 p.m. Sunday night last night till basically tripled it from 6 p.m. to just now, and I had to do two moves in between that time. So in between 6 p.m. and 4 a.m. I decided to do that first move at 6 p.m. and then hold that, keep doing that until midnight. Then at midnight, I missed that move. Like I knew the move was coming, but I wasn't sure if it was a real move and how long it was gonna be for. So I said, "Fuck it." But when that move happens, that's the beginning. Then it comes back and does it again because it does it on the 5-minute chart. Then it's going to do it, and then do it again on the 1-minute chart, then do it on the 5-minute chart, and then do it on the 15-minute chart to the hourly chart. And that's what it did. I watched all the charts hourly. Like I was watching them all. Like I'm not getting out of the buys. Like, okay, I had to sell it at 6 p.m. I had to sell it. I'm trading silver, right? I was trading silver at $20.35. Like as soon as the market opened, I tried to sell it at that price, and I couldn't get it at that price. Got it at like 26, and then at like 298, and then at like 313. So I had a few of them at good prices. So I knew for the long term where that was going. So from there, so I'm like, all right, these are safe the whole way through. We're good. When do we stop selling for a period of time to let it buy back up to under where we already got it? These are safe. And then by the time that happened, it was like midnight, and I was looking at the price, and it dropped so much, and I was like, I gotta keep selling. But I'm like, I don't think it's a good time to sell now. I checked the 1-minute chart, 5-minute chart, buy signals. I'm like, oh, nope, can't sell it, want to sell it. That's what the 5-hour signal is doing. But right now, the 1-minute, 5-minute signal is a buy. Gotta buy it until it tops out on the hourly or whatever. So, boom, go ahead and do that. Wait for it to top out on the 1-minute, the 5-minute, the 15-minute, 30-minute, the hourly. And just don't make any movements outside of a buy until that happens. And then you're watching it the whole time, and it's getting closer and closer. You're like, all right, it just hit the numbers. It just hasn't registered that it hit it yet. Boom, okay. I'm looking at the hourly, nothing. I refresh it. Like the hourly touch, like the RSI hourly touch 69.655. That's about as close to 70 as you're gonna get. It just didn't say overbought. But I refresh it, next thing you know, it just flashes all green. It's all green. I'm like, yo, what? Then I go check all the other charts under it. They were not all green. They're now all green. Like it just happened in a flash. Like it's magic, bro. This shit is magic. It's not like, oh, it's just gonna do it. Like, nah, it's gonna take a long time to do it. And then it's just gonna do it. Crossover. It's gonna take a very long. It's gonna outweight you. You're not gonna have enough patience to wait for that. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, catch that. So we tripled the 30 to 100. So now we just want to keep with the triples, triple the 100 to 300. But what we did was we did 11 cells. 11 trades better in order to go down again, because that's what the 5 hour signal is. The 5 hour signal is it to go down from $20.35 until $19 even, and a little bit under that, but $19 even would be a safe bet. Just get out right there. You're good. It's not going too much lower than that. Get out there, start getting in once, and just wait for it to go lower than that. And then as it goes lower than that, you get in, or you just wait for the hourly chart to just magically turn all freaking, red or green, whatever you're waiting for. So, right now, the 5 hour sell signal, that's your weekly move for silver. I just found out for crude oil, the 5 hour signal is actually a month and a half. It's crazy. I'm like, it takes these niggas a month and a half to get from signal to signal on a 5 hour chart. Oh my goodness, these niggas are gentlemen. Silver is like zoom, zoom, you get left, nigga. I'm not waiting for you. Skirt, skirt, nigga. Real shit. Silver be like zoom, 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 zoom. Like silver be like until you splat. Like silver's like just what kind of ride is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what? Like, where's this ride? Like, I don't see any rails up there. There are none. What do you mean? They're all down there. Oh hell no. What do you mean they're none up? But how we get back? You walk back. Like what, nigga? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So with 11 trades in, what's the signal we want to get out? At the lowest one on the hourly. That's I don't remember the lowest one on the hourly right now. The lowest one on the 15 minute is real close to the hourly anyway. They're like the same. So the lowest one on the 15 minute was $19.75. 19.75, $19.75. And go ahead and do that. The profit for that, selling it from where we got it at 20, because we got it at 3.5, but we cashed out of those to get into the buys just to ride it up more, and we were able to help speed up that triple with that play, and boom, now we're at 100. Now it's like real deal, because now you can have 10 trades in, so as long as you go in the right direction, and 10 trades can like times your account by 10. So now out of that 100, I would normally have at least $100 in there for 10 trades, but half of that account is saved for Isaiah to do his trades. So he has 40, so I have 60. I'll get profits and throw them into his. I've already been doing that as my trades are working, because he's sleeping for work. I'm up on that trade, so as I'm getting profits, I'm throwing them into his account. When he wakes up for morning volume, he'll have $40, be able to do whatever he wants to do. Boom. And now I just keep working on mine, working on my game, and he's working on his game in the same account. And then I made profits, and I'm throwing him his, so he keeps working on it. So it's like I keep making the profits. Then I just keep throwing him in his, and he just keeps doing whatever he's doing with him. And then that means that profit is safe for me, messing it up. So, trust him with it. He's a better trader anyway. I'm just like his protege. Like I just, he's been waiting on me to learn how to do it. Then I started learning how to do it on my own, and then I came to him like, I'm doing it now. I need help. And then from there, it's been like, all right, he's been throwing me money, helping me read the charts and showing me how to do it. And after, he was pretty much there the majority of the 4 years, not the entire time, because there was a period where I had to pop up and like, yo, I'm doing this now. He wasn't there when I first started doing it, but after whatever period, I know at least by the time I was in New York, but I was in New York 2 months after I started trading, so the entire time for the first 2-3 years of my trading happened in New York. So it was like some real universal college shit. The universe said, I'm going to move this man to New York twice. In between that time, he's going to learn the stock market and that he needs to learn the trade currency. Come back to Georgia, start trading officially in Georgia, then go back to New York for 3 years and trade there the whole time. The entire time in New York trading. So that's why he wasn't going anywhere, seeing shit. Nah, he was, whatever money he had, Left over, it was really nothing. So you just traded scraps or whatever you had left, and then just to learn, and then from there conquer is smoking addiction at the same time by throwing that money into, you know, the money that would have went to the addiction to being addicted to figuring out these charts, paying your cash tuition in New York in the Forex market. You know what I'm saying? The universe moved you there. You had your own place. It was like some real universal college shit for 4 years, bro. For like a whole 4 year period from 2017 October to, December, the end of the beginning of December 2020. So all of 2021 and 2022, I've been back. So just been back for 2 years. So, and that's flying by. It's like, how you been back this long? You know what I'm saying? And now I'm wrapping up the last. So it was like the universe split it up half and half. I did half of college in New York, and then the other half here. Like, it was just the universe just wanted certain things to be a part of my story. So it's like, it is what it is. It's like, that's a wild story. Like, I went to New York for 4 years and learned how to trade currency basically, but it wasn't like that. It was just like my mom asked me to learn how to trade currency. It had nothing to do with New York. It was just like I was up there. She was like, "Come back here. I want you to learn how to trade currency." I came back, learned how to trade. 2 months later, came back, and I was like, "I'm just gonna do the rest of my studying up there and just try to focus." And then the whole time I'm researching stocks and crypto, and I'm like, I can't even buy the stocks and the crypto I'm researching, writing books about right now because I'm throwing everything into this, the Forex market to figure this out. 4 years later, okay, full, finally figured it out. All right, damn. All right. Now you got to use these profits, crazy profits, tripling and 3 5 times a day. Use those kind of profits, 1,000% in a day, in 12 hours, 2,000% in a day. Use those profits now to catch up on your stocks and your crypto, real shit. And then it's just like, what nigga, things like that, like what 32-year-old, 33-year-old, things like that. But a lot of them do, because 33 is that age where you're really like thinking like that. So you should be like in your 30s for real. That's like your last chance. So it's like, of course a lot do, but I'm saying like I've always been thinking that way. But as far as like the last 4 years of having this financial leverage, you know, um, ability now, like realizing it, always knowing since senior year high school I was good at economics, always knowing that since then, like, and then from there, it's just been a journey of figuring that out. Of like, yo, you're actually very good at economics. Like, fuck everything else you could do. Like economics, like you actually like that's like your top class. Like ever you've been in, you had a lot of top classes where like you've been the top guy in the class or one of the top, and but economics definitely like hands down. And then you had a lot of different classes over the entire being in school. Where you're one of the best in that class, but. Um, Economics definitely stands out because it's the one class that you only get once. So it's like there's no studying. In a lot of those classes you only get once. U.S. history, you don't really get it twice unless you move to another state. But other than that, bro, like it was just crazy. So I just want to do an update for you all to let you know that so far we tripled the 30 to 100. So we're still working on it. The week just started. We have 120 hours to do this. So we are riding the 5 hour signal. We caught the 5 hour signal we saw it on Friday and we caught it Sunday when it was all green. 5 hour chart, all green. We caught the sell, boom, caught it. We're good from there. In between there, it's going to be a little buy signals from the 1 minute chart, 5 minute chart, 15 minute chart, 30 minute chart, hourly chart, or whatever. And they're all at the same. You saw they like flip at the same time. So the 15 minute chart would be next for it to go down all the way to, because that went down to the bottom of the 1 minute, went up. I didn't mess with that one. I was like, I'm not messing with it. I just waited for it to go up and just sold again. And that's really what I was doing, just kind of waiting for it to say it was up. No, it's been buying. All right, cool. Get ready to sell it 1 minute, cool. But then when it came back around for the 5 minute, I was getting ready to re up on another sell, and I was like, damn, I can't sell right now. It's gonna buy up too much, so just buy up with it. So I bought up with it and then closed the sale. I said, really want to do that, but I had to make sure Isaiah had money in his account when he woke up. So, and then try to get it to be half or whatever, I had, and then to make my half $50 at least, so I can do 5 trades. I thought I did double because actually I didn't really. I have one account I'm operating for him. Yeah, I gave him 2 accounts, and then I'm operating one for him.
and that's not within his 40 that he got. So his two accounts should be about 40, and then I'm operating one for him with like half of the 11 trades. You know what I'm saying? So that move from $20.20 where I'm selling it from 21 cent, 22, 23 cent. That move down would be that move down. Yeah, because I'm getting nervous. It touched the 5 hour signal. It did it. It touched the 5 hour 200. I watched it. It touched 5 hour 200. Said $20.23. It went to $20.25. So I'm like, I just saw it. Like, all right, cool, we good. It passed where it said it would pass. So, and I watched it flash on all of the ones under the hourly, including the hourly. So I was wondering, is it gonna touch the 5 hour? And the 5 hours really just real close to it. It was 2:30, and the hourly was like what 2:20. It was not even 2:20. It was just 20. It was like $20.20. So I'm like, 3 pips. That's 3 pips. Like, why wouldn't it do that? Like, why would you question 3 pips? Is it gonna move the sharks when that signal is pushed? The sharks are gonna get those 3 pips, boy. Them niggas out there gonna get them 3 pips, bro. If they see that on there, they going for that. They already know what it is. They gotta push past that. It has to push past what you see. The numbers shows that it has to push past that. That's really what you're waiting on. So okay, boom. If that's the case, then we're good. The 5 hour hit, it passed it. All right, we're good. We just didn't wait for it to really pass it. But that's what we were on. Like, I'm texting Isaiah the whole time. Like, 5 hours saying this and that, 1 hour doing this and that. I'm keeping it posted on everything. All the pictures, the accounts, boom, your accounts, boom. I took the trades out. I threw money in your accounts. I did some trades, built profit in there, and now I left them alone. You good? But, you know what I'm saying? Leave it alone. It's your account. That's up to what you do. Boom. I got one I'm operating for you, so I'll split that money in half and throw it in your account too. And then when I get money in my account, so I'll split that, too. And then just keep flipping because, 30, 100, boom, okay, now 100, 300, boom, 300, 900, boom, okay, 900, 3 times, what, about 2 bands, you know what I'm saying? So 900, 3 times, 3 bands, actually way more than that. 900, that's the only